people couldn't witness it because they went to sleep.
Who was that?
I don't know, there's probably some people that did that.
Honestly,
I mean, tomorrow is for a lot of people a work day.
I was really, really tired before the series started, but because the games were actually so amazing that it just like woke me up completely.
My primary concern is for VP tomorrow because they have about actually like 10 hours to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's not too bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it feels kind of sad for them because they are in technically a better position compared to NiP, but NiP has more time to rest. Just the way that the
10 hours should still give you enough time to sleep for 8 hours, eat for 3 hours. You're good.
Yeah.
They're grand.
So
I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be quite confident going into their series tomorrow.
do we have time to talk about the games, or do we just want to just go to bed?
Let's go. Let's talk.
Bit of both.
I do want to talk a little bit about Core Kunkka because it's a hero that we don't play too often.
True.
The casters mentioned why he's very good. The bolt being a huge way to reduce damage in team fights, especially against things like Requiem, Epicenter. Unfortunately, his boots got sniped early on.
How big of an impact had that?
I mean, I think when you play Core Kunkka, generally he's played mid, and he's played as a very heavy ganking roaming hero.
Yeah.
Because he's one of the few heroes, like Ember Spear, for example, you could X yourself, TP back to base, get mana, and come back. So essentially, you could be out on the map 90 to 100% of the time. You apply a lot of pressure with X Torrent and gank all the time. His boots got sniped, and he's playing in the off lane, so I'm not sure if that was his intent in the first place. So they essentially picked Kunkka just for teamfight. And even though the bolt was a very powerful tool, the team fight was so chaotic. You have Sand King burrowing from the left, you have Requiem from the right. He could never actually Coco Rum his whole team. So I felt like Kunkka as a pick wasn't able to meet its full impact.
I think that had a lot to do with how Navi played though. Like honestly, Funnick in that game was so on point. Like he's getting these like 2-3 man burrow strikes in these like sick epicenters, and Suniko actually on his Wisp, like, oh my god, he's so good at that hero. Like.
Yeah, I remember you were looking at me after watching the game very serious, like, wow, these guys are good. They're gamers, which sounds pretty ridiculous when you take it out of context. Of course, these guys are amazing, but you got to keep in context that they are playing against one of the other better team in the world. It's very, very late. I just tweeted out earlier that I think TI5 is going to be absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Because you think Navi and VP they're playing absolutely great, but what about Team Secret? What about EG? These are teams that also perhaps could play even better. So I'm just really looking forward to TI5, but before that, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, because I don't think NiP is going to say, all right, guys, we can beat VP. Maybe they have some pocket strats and pull out something amazing, I think.
I think so too. Like when you see this, it kind of almost encourages you to bring your A game.
Well, right now I think they're sleeping.
I don't think so. I'd say stay
they're
awake.
watching this game?
Yeah,
Okay.
I definitely think you'd stay awake and watch it.
Yeah, I think so too. With the team, preferably, if they have the chance. Previous game, we saw a lot of fights, a lot of skirmishes, a lot of pickups, a lot of gaming going on, and we can actually take a look at one of the team fights here on the drawing board with Chainalytics.
Welcome to the drawing board. All right, let's watch some gaming. What we have, all right, now this, first of all, Havost is basically 100% dead here until Suniko comes out of nowhere and basically is a hero. Like, that is, like, straight away, amazing. Then Funnick comes in, does a sick epicenter, then he gets a very nice Requiem off on everyone. And this is when Navi's lineup shines. You know, you have all these mobility heroes like Sand King and Air Chicker that can get around the team fight. And I think Funnick comes back and gets a 3-man burrow strike. Oh my, and on top of the call down. Whew. Aristal blinks ahead, gets off Lil as well. Like, when the team fight gets scrappy, that's when Navi's at their peak, you know what I mean?
Yeah, in that particular team fight, we saw the bolt being...
Look at that, like to finish it off, like, oh my, Funnick.
Yeah, and then you get the triple raise here.
Yeah.
The bolt being thrown out, and I think it was on top of just one hero.
Yeah.
And they definitely needed on like all 5 heroes. They needed the Coco Rum there. But yeah.
In that fight also, we saw Suneko actually relocating.
Yeah.
Like, maybe, what was it, a couple of yards?
This far, but it was far enough.
Far enough. I mean, it's just, also a bit of chaos creating right there that actually helps out a lot. But very well played overall from Navi, also from Virtus.pro. I mean, we had an amazing series to watch. We're going to see both of the teams again tomorrow, but to see exactly what we're going to see tomorrow, we can take a closer look at the brackets, see what they look like right now after 4 best-of-3 series. Now, tomorrow is going to be 2 best-of-5s. We're going to start off with Virtus.pro taking on Ninjas in Pajamas, and then a best-of-5 with Na'Vi taking on the winner of that one. So it will be determining who is first, second, and third, as we know that Alliance got 4th today. A lot of games tomorrow as well. Possibility of having 10 games. I think we had 10 games today as well.
Yeah.
Can I calculate that properly?
That's correct.
That is correct.
Yeah. I'm ready. 10 more, please.
I hope we're gonna be like done a little bit earlier than 3 a.m. That would be nice. But I mean, if it's good Dota, it's gonna be worth it, right?
It's worth it.
But tomorrow we're gonna be here at the same time again, and that means that we're here at 13:30 for the pre-show and 1400 for the first game of the lower bracket finals. We'll see you all tomorrow and have a good night.
Let's go.
I think we're still on.
Good night.